Um, yeah, when you're reading with actors, the film finally, for the first time in your head, comes alive. Before that, it's just on paper. A script is on paper, but you need to make it a living, breathing thing. So when you're reading with actors, the actors come, and of course it's surprising. It's surprising. The interpretation of each actor becomes surprising, and then as they become surprising, you kind of say, "Oh, I didn't realize that. That's fascinating. I didn't realize it could be said." It has a new meaning to it. Each character has a new meaning, because otherwise you just, you're just making it boring for yourself and boring for everybody else. So from the script to the first reading, it was a huge jump. It was a huge jump in the understanding of the film, and then each character then takes it forward. And you must have it in you as a director, the confidence to allow actors to take it forward. So I do lots of rehearsals, and in the rehearsals, my task is not to rehearse them as I want them, but to rehearse them and to understand where they're taking the character, who they see as the character, and then in the filming, to allow them to be the character. So I'm basically a gardener rather than a director. Well, it's just a term, arranged marriage. Marriages are arranged in China. I was just sitting here with an Italian person and an Iranian person, saying in Italy we do exactly, all the aunts get together and decide, acha, uski shaadi usse karwa do. And in Iran they do the same. In Italy, what's different in the United States? There are customs all over the world where senior members of the family try and get, the newly young people wedded to people they want them to wed to. It's just in the East we have a little system which they call arranged marriages. We don't say arranged marriage. We just say shaadi karao, get married. And so it's interesting, but it's the same thing. Korea has that, Japan has that, United States has that, Iran has that, America has that, South America has that. They all have some way by which everybody is trying to interfere with your life and get you married off some way according to their needs and their understandings of who you are, and we're always rebelling against it. And so for me to say, yeah, arranged marriage is a better way, no, whichever works for you, but whichever way, whether it's what we call a love marriage, effectively two people who decide to get married to be with each other, it's a process and it's an understanding and it's a continuing way, whether you're arranged or not, or but it's everyday work. You have to work at it every day. A relationship has to be kept alive. It doesn't automatically stay alive. And in the way that we think, we actually kill it by saying, "Oh, I know you so well." What are you saying? If you know me so well, then you've reduced me to a few words that you can say about me. Don't reduce me. Think that I'm a living, alive, continually changing person. So if in a relationship, both the parties one person to another can keep thinking of that they're dealing with a continuously alive, changing, living person, then the relationship might last because you're curious about each other. But if I know each other so well, it's the death of a relationship. So whether you do it through an arranged marriage or do it yourself, it's a process that you have to learn and have to keep alive by constantly being interested and curious about each other.
Yep.